Final football. To Rigney. That a knock on. Handley. The high kick, the winger on the far side, Kiley waiting back for it, but he's not getting the bounce here. This is danger here if they can come through onto him. Chance here for Cox to Radovic. Back to Cox. Still going inside the 25, forwards infield to Dawson, the speed. Out to the Dawson again. Dawson goes for the corner. It's a try. Well, which one was it? I think it was Paul or Chris. We'll take a guess on that, but certainly one of the Dawson twins. 16 points to 12 is the score with the kick to come.
Has his own design on this kind of thing. We misjudged him badly last time, but he screwed it in nicely. And here he comes.
And that's going to be wide of the upright, so 4 points only the difference. Eastern Suburbs 16, Gordon 12. A converted try would put Gordon back in front. And the way this match is going, anything is possible. Rigney's drop out, the cry of Gordon coming through. No doubt you can hear it quite loudly. Here's Crittall to Handley. Handley's cross kick back to Kiley. Kiley missed the last one. He gets this one all right. His kick might be out on the full. It is, yes, out on the full. Back over halfway comes the touch judge on the far side to the 10-yard line in Gordon territory.
Quarters.
Dawson. Back to speed. And they're losing ground. They're driven back almost to their 25. Gordon forwards pouring in, looking for the ball here. Right down to the Eastern Suburbs 25, right in front of the posts. Hickman. His kick coming up towards halfway. Warman, the high up and under, following through on Horsefield, but it's in touch on the full.
That was a nice bit of work by Eastern Suburbs forwards to win that loose scrummage there. Gordon had won that. They had men lined up everywhere.
.22 minutes to go. Eastern Suburbs 16. Gordon 12. Handley getting through a gap. Couldn't link up with the supporting forwards infield. And for the knock on the scrum to go down in midfield, just inside the Gordon half.
His wing position, and Handley's taking advantage of it. He's coming back inside of him.
Off the pack goes the forward speed to Crittall. Crittall playing very cleverly here to speed on the other side to Stone. Last pass forward though. It appeared that he asked the breakaway to put the ball in for him, but here's East might win this on the tight head now. Batterham, his left arm is hanging limply by his side. It's quite useless. That's the Gordon halfback, so Gordon in bother here, and Eastern Suburbs still has a man off the field. Stone over on the sideline. 20 minutes to go, 4 points the difference. Not in straight. Let's watch Batterham here as he attempts to put this ball in the scrum. You see his left arm, not using it at all. It's the shoulder. He's all right picking that one up that time, but he was in trouble last time. Rigney the blind side. And the up and under following through is Walker onto Horsefield. And Walker makes the tackle. That takes play 10 yards inside the Eastern Suburbs half. Men. Gordon with 14 and a half, if we can count Batterham as a cripple. Fullback coming in here. Out to Ryan. Ryan getting through speed, but Radovic making the tackle. To the far side, to Prowse, out to Kiley. Kiley's very fast, but Cox getting across and covering him well. Stone coming back on now. No doubt affected. Out to Handley. The high kick, they're coming through on this one. Dawson tearing through, and who gets the bounces is the important thing here. And the ball in touch. 15 yards inside the Gordon half. Stone on one leg, Batterham with one arm. For Crittall. Rigney. Look at those Eastern Suburbs forwards coming through. Rigney just patting the opposing front rower, Bailey on the head, Bailey roughing up the Gordon captain, but Rigney quite unaffected.
Eastern Suburbs playing a 3-4 pack. They've kept Dawson out in the wing and Stone as a deputy full-back here.
Handley getting across field and caught by Ryan. Back to Dawson. Every loose ruck vital in midfield. Here's a chance for Gordon. That's Ryan. Beautifully tackled. And a chance here now for Eastern Suburbs. That's the hooker going through, but he was offside. Offside. Hooker Tyler was definitely offside.
Nice adjudication by referee Ferguson, that one. He was trying to crib that extra yard.
Front rower Swan taking the kick and finding touch, beating the injured Stone.
Kylie were a mile back, completely detached from the three-quarter structure.
Out into midfield again. Let's watch the bounce here. That's back to Kylie. And Kylie forced to kick and touch on the full. The line out just outside the Gordon 25. Well, Eastern Suburbs at the moment have nullified the Gordon attacking ability, but Gordon must attack. They're 4 points down. 16 minutes to go.
Eastern Suburbs held a marked advantage as far as territory is concerned in the second half.
The scrum just outside the Gordon 25.
And both teams now playing on reserve. Oh, it's been tough. They're picking themselves up much more slowly now after they're knocked down. Pace has subsided very, very noticeably, but that had to be that way.
Penalty goes to Gordon. They may tap and run from here. Rigney calling for the ball. Let's see what he does. It appears he'll kick for touch inside his own half. And driving it right down towards the far 25. A good kick by Rigney. This has put Gordon in an attacking position.
On one side and Winger Cox on the other.
Speed the inside centre. And taking play back a little closer to halfway. That's up to the 10-yard line. Flash of forwards on the far side. These tactics suiting Eastern Suburbs. Minutes ticking away. Less than 15 minutes to go now, with Eastern Suburbs leading by 16 points to 12.
Oh, well, he got him on eventually.
Handley. Deep kick over halfway. This is Warman. Warman, a beautiful take. And that's going to be in touch on the full. Warman's misjudged a couple of his kicks in the second half. That's the white halfway line. Coming through is Fox, very fast. Chance here for Gordon as they get onto the man's speed. They've driven him down to the 25. Gordon looking for the quick heel. And a violent ruck developing here. The man was heeled right out of the ruck. Speed, the inside centre, Kieran Speed on the bottom of that very fierce ruck. Referee Ferguson speaking to both sets of forwards. Play on with the scrum on the Eastern Suburbs 25. Penalty Gordon. Now, here's the critical situation. What to do? They're 4 points down. I think the right thing to do is to take the shot, and it appears they're calling Kylie over.
And these will be invaluable points if he can put it through. And he's missed it badly.
Very poor kick. Cox for Eastern Suburbs. Not finding touch. It's Prowse. His kick is going to be still in play. Horsfield's kick charged down very close to the line. That's in touch. Now look at this line out. There's the corner flag and there's the touch judge. 2 yards out. A roar from the Gordon crowd. 10 minutes to go. Vital line out. Batterham goes for the corner into the wall of forwards. And yet another line out, less than 5 yards out.
Walker on this side, standing very wide to let him to come in, and at the same time to cover the fullback position if he should win the ball and kick it.
Nice win along the back line. Rigney trying to go himself. A great chance for Eastern Suburbs here. There's no fullback there. Coming through up towards halfway. There was a trip there, but the Dawson coming onto this ball. That's Radovic making the tackle. Radovic trying to get away with it. Here's back to his forwards, to Criddle. And here they come again. Handley going straight downfield. Handley inside the 25 and knock on.
Beautifully taken by his opposing, by the breakaway at the end of the line out.
Well, there's an offside. Offside against the breakaway. Number 7, Dennis Speed. Now, what will Gordon do? Rigney not at panic stations yet. He's still going to kick for touch. Still about 10 minutes to go if we include injury time. Now, Rigney won't be finding touch. This is Horsfield. And ruled a knock on. Horsfield was looking straight into the sun when he turned round, although he actually ran backwards to try and take the ball.
Loss of territory with it.
Winger coming in from the blind side, that's Walker. Beautiful tackle by Speed. And for the knock on, the scrum, just inside the Eastern Suburbs half.
Very good tackling by Eastern Suburbs. They're coming up and they're hitting their man, and if he's got the ball exposed, they're grabbing him ball and all.
Handley and Kylie waiting back for the kick. It's Kylie, and Kylie called for the fair catch. Up to Criddle. Now Criddle could attack from here to Dawson. Dawson stretching right out, and Ryan, a cliffhanger tackle. But Dawson's a very tough fellow. And Dawson after that one must have a neck like an oak tree.
Very strong, tough fellows. Playing at the other fellow's territory is most important now when you get tired like this.
To Handley, out to Speed. And a knock on. Scrum just inside the Gordon half. Batterham, the short kick for his backs, but Dawson, a very versatile footballer, playing very well indeed.
You'll find that in sides that are evenly based all the way.
Here's the hooker, Tyler. Now a chance for Gordon. Rigney out to Ryan. Kylie coming through fast on this kick, gets a good bounce. Kylie over halfway. It wasn't a bounce, it was a good take. And Horsfield into touch on his 25, or just outside it. Speed, and losing ground with that kick. That's taken it inside the 25. Once again, the Gordon fullback coming up to get outside the outside centre. And here they come. Rigney along the back line to Ryan. Ryan trying to break through but not succeeding. Back to his forwards, Fox. Ruck inside the 25. Batterham working the other side now. Here they go. That's Ryan again. Out to the wing of Kylie, but Kylie couldn't take the pass. And this is what Gordon must do. Speed up the tempo of play in this last 5 or 6 minutes. That's if they can.
They're moving with a little bit more speed and sprightliness.
Prowse, Ryan again, Dawson on the ball, and here the Dawson's breaking away, out here to Speed, back into, yes, forward pass, Speed brothers. It was Kieran, back to Dennis, it was certainly forward, and the referee had that guideline, the white halfway line, which was right on the spot as the pass was thrown.
Ragged.
Batterham, that's going down towards the 25 to Horsefield. We see that Stone's there as a second fullback. Horsefield in touch, but only gaining a few yards. Now Gordon again, the full-back line. That's Ryan to Prowse. Eastern Suburbs very good in defence. And a bit lucky to get away with a penalty that time. There could have been a penalty against one of those Eastern Suburbs forwards. Definitely joined the ruck on the wrong side. Still, it's a scrum just outside the 25. Hickman's kick is coming down over halfway towards the 25. This is Warman. Warman running up to link with Walker. Walker almost to halfway and in touch on halfway.
Just left its game a little now. They'll win this. Neither side is safe.
Stone, or Dawson rather. Stone, of course, is the injured winger. Dawson. Big knee. That's the high one. Gordon tearing through on this one. Bailey, the front rower, taking into the ruck. And in touch inside the Eastern Suburbs 25, front of the play on the hill. Realising that one score to Gordon could conceivably win the premiership. That's Rigney to Ryan. Ryan bowled by Radovic. Here's Radovic breaking away. Look at these forwards for Eastern Suburbs coming through, but rolling forward from the tackle. Radovic, tremendously powerful in defence. Now we're playing in injury time. About 2 minutes to go. Eastern Suburbs 16, Gordon 12. Gordon's chances running out. Blind side to Warman. Here's Walker. And Speed, a very good tackle. Rigney to Ryan. Along the back line, the fullback's in to Kiley. Kiley's going for the corner. Kiley's still keeping it in play. There's Ryan again. Ryan's still going, and Ryan was recalled by the referee. He's been recalled. It's no try. It's no try. Less than 1 minute to go. Hickman finding touch, a safe touch out from the 25. This might be the last line out of the match. Cheering and chanting. They realise only seconds are left. Stevens back to his forwards, to Fox is in there. Gordon desperate for this ball. Here it comes to Rigney. Rigney, a bad kick. And that's Dawson. But now it's Walker on this side. And knock-ons will stop play. Referee Ferguson, there's the full-time siren. And Eastern Suburbs has won the grand final by 16 points to 12. Eastern Suburbs, the premiers for the first time since 1946. Right through the season, they've been in front of the competition. A wonderful win to them. It's been a great grand final. And here are the scorers for both teams. For Eastern Suburbs, a try by Peter Prittle.